What's going on, people? Henry here, back to you guys again with another fragrance review. Now, winter is completely in the house, and the reason why we are here as fragrance reviewers is to give guidance to the people out there on what they can actually wear for the winter time. Now, I've been taking a journey into looking for what kind of fragrance I can actually make as a review to the public to see if it actually fits and all these kind of nice things about it. But I went out to the house of Latafa to find out this fragrance that I'm going to talk to you about today, which I'm sure you saw already on the thumbnail or whatever, which is by the house of Latafa and which is called Ameer Al Oudh Intense Oud. Pretty long name for a fragrance, which is usually okay for this kind of Middle Eastern fragrances. And yeah, I've gotten used to it, and I see a Middle Eastern fragrance and I know the name is starting from here until I go downstairs or whatever. I'm still reading the name, so this one is even doing better. Good job, Latafa. Thank you, at least for keeping it that short, which is still long. Whatever. Anyway, presentation of this bottle. It comes in a bottle like this. The cap is pretty heavy. You can break glasses with this. The glass bottle itself, man, I don't even know how they can actually make it so affordable, but the quality of the presentation is quite superb. So obviously, being outside of this place looks like our governments are just ripping us off or something. Or these prices that you actually pay for normal fragrances into the discount shops or whatever is ridiculous. But something like this, looking at the cap, looking at the bottle itself, pretty good. It comes with so much information. You've got the design going on, you've got the bottle design, you've got the stickers on. The juice looks like whiskey, dark Jack Daniel's whiskey, or some bourbon, something similar to that. It looks good. It looks pretty good. Now, today I'm going to talk about the versatility, the longevity about it, what kind of people can actually wear this, and just the general information onto the fragrance. Now, yeah, let's get into it. Starting with the opening. This fragrance is obviously talked a lot about on YouTube, that it's actually a clone of a replica by the fireplace or whatever it is, which I don't have personally. I just actually went out there to blind buy it for me to actually have it, to try it, because so many people are talking so many things about it. So I went out there to actually just buy it, and I bought it, and to be honest, I am actually not disappointed about it. Latafa, you guys are doing a pretty amazing job. Now, I've got the opening onto this one to just try to see how it opens up. Now, the opening is pretty strong, sweet, and woody. But the wood into this kind of into this fragrance is not the usual wood that we are normally used to. This is a wood that is actually wearable, and it doesn't even feel like it's actually wood, because I've tried Middle Eastern fragrances before and I was thinking, oh shit, I'm not going to touch that thing anymore. I'm just going to give it away to somebody that gave it away to somebody else, to somebody that gave it away to somebody other else. Well, I've been trying these fragrances from Saudi Arabia or from Dubai for quite some years now, and this kind of wood that they're actually using into this fragrance is unbelievable. It is proper shit. Believe me, this is good. Latafa, good one. Very good, very good, very good. Jesus, man. I did not think that a fragrance like this can be so nice, onto the price that I bought it for. I bought it for about 35 euros or something here in Europe, but somewhere else in the US or in Canada or somewhere in Africa, South Africa or into, you know, Angola or whatever, it's completely a different price. I see a lot of fragrance reviewer from Nigeria as well. Big up to you guys rock. Keep on doing your good job. I love it. I love it. Brilliant fragrance. Guys, now this fragrance is a mysterious fragrance. Most of the people talk about it on YouTube and telling me about, or telling the public that it's like By the Fireplace, by Replica, and this and this and that. There's so much comments out there, which is good comments, I think. And I would just like to talk to you about my own experience about this fragrance. I mean, I've been trying it for quite some times now. I've been having it for a couple of months, wearing it. Although I haven't gotten a lot of compliments, I've been getting a lot of attention. So people, you know, some people are actually really shy to give you compliments about something, but you would see them always trying to be closer to you. Or you would see people around all the time, or they're coming by you, or they want to speak to you, or they would make a lot of eye contact, or they would do something that you would see that there is something that they are either thinking about or whatever, because people are shy. For the close people that I've gotten compliments from, this fragrance is from people that I know. So people that I know are actually more open to it, and they're like, wow, what is this? Where were you? Where have you been? What kind of party have you been to before you came here? Because it smells like you've been having, you know, a fire in front of you, but a sweet fire, like something that was burning with chocolates and caramel and all this kind of stuff. So it opens up with this strong, actually really strong, woody, but woods with burnt charcoal and, you know, wood and everything burnt together with some oil on top of it. Like sweet oil with caramel and vanilla that is actually onto this burnt wood, lighted up, mixing it up with marshmallows and everything that comes up. And it is really so mysterious. Now you gotta have this, or you gotta try it for you to really understand what I'm talking about, because it is a completely weird fragrance that smells so amazing. And sometimes you're also thinking, oh shit, it smells so, well, for me personally, it smells so good that I'm actually thinking, do other people also think the same thing, or is it just me? So before you actually go out there, if you see it somewhere, or if your friend has it, try it first. Just try it, spray it on you, see how it does to you, how it performs, how it comes out, and all this kind of stuff for you to actually buy it. I went through it, I bought it directly. I didn't have two thoughts about it. I just went out there and bought it, and to be honest, I am not regretting it. I think that this fragrance is fantastic. The price is brilliant. It is a long-lasting fragrance. It lasts a long time on your skin. You gotta try to take a shower and all this kind of stuff for you to take it off. It is brilliant. Don't get me wrong. Try it. You gotta try it. This is a must try. It is not expensive, and it is everywhere. You can buy it on Amazon. You can buy it down below onto my link. If you are in Germany, if you're in France or whatever, you can just go click down. You go to the Amazon shop, get it from there. This thing is amazing. It's brilliant. Now, the opening is obviously harsh and a little bit strong than normal, and you know, the dry down is where the magic also happens. You still get the marshmallow, burnt caramel, sweet type of, you know, scent that is always gonna come. It's always gonna stay there, and you know, it is a room filler. It's gonna fill up the room. If you have a close proximity of a room, it's gonna fill the room up. The people in there are gonna know, this guy is in there, or this girl is in there. So this fragrance is amazing. It is both for men and for women, and for other genders too. I'm not going that far, but all I'm saying that this thing is unisex. Everybody can wear it. everybody except from, let me say, younger people. If you're too young, maybe stay away from it because it will come off a little bit as, you know, that's completely weird. But if you're advancing into your 30s, going up, you know, you can just rock it. If you have a lot of confidence to wear it whenever you're 20 years old, so be it. Just wear this damn perfume because it is amazing and brilliant. Now, what else is there to talk about? Oh man, I just really like this fragrance. Well, I just think that, you know, by the fireplace, I've never smelled it before, but I think that if you're smelling like this, then, you know, it is really smelling really good. But if you don't have, let me say, the amount of money they're asking for, then just go for this one and then buy it before you even get to buy the fireplace and buy that kind of price range, you know, that kind of perfume in that kind of price range. All up to you. But I would suggest that you first of all, you know, start with this one, especially if you're going into woody fragrance or into the oud type of fragrances. This is a really nice gateway, like to start with. Before you go and buy something else, you gotta start with this one first. It's a good introduction into the oud fragrance world, and it is really a nice perfume. It is a nice fragrance. Anybody can wear it. It's affordable. It is everywhere. Some people are just really scared about it, but I just think that it is brilliant, and yeah, a lot of good stuff about it. So that's a bit of what I would like to talk about this fragrance. I hope that, you know, you like this review, and please just try to, you know, smash the button, subscribe to the channel, and, you know, do all the commenting and stuff. Let me know what you think about this fragrance. If you have it at home, if you tried it before, just let me know how it did with you. How did it perform? Where did you buy it? Or how does it work with you? You know, just tell us, put it in the comment below, and yeah, tell me about it. And tell me also what kind of fragrance you would like me to make after this, especially if you're going into the winter season. You know, there is a lot of fragrances that I can talk about, but, you know, I also need commenting from you guys to tell me what you would like to hear, what you would like to see me making a review of. So thank you very much again for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share it to your friends, and keep it up, people. Keep it up. You know, don't let the crisis beat you down. Keep smelling good and keep looking good.